Good evening, everyone. Anthony Wall Street Trader, 7:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. This is not financial advice. The video is educational only. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when the videos come out. Share the video with your friends and colleagues and thumb it up. Thumb it up for Origin Protocol, OGN, Intraday Updates. If you want to hear my twits and tweets, there's a link below the video for intraday updates. In the meantime, Origin US dollar. Okay, sometimes you got to zoom it out just to kind of figure it out. So here we are. This is the giant pattern that we have here. We are still over this main support line, which is all the way down here. So I'm not worried about the price action. Yeah, we're going down. Yeah, we're going up. It's all over the place. Fear, uncertainty, and insanity, quite frankly. The fact that most of the price action downward is really from a macro event related to Bitcoin, which we'll go into later. However, it has had an impact across all altcoins. Let's take a look at Origin specifically. Here is the ultimate line of support at this current period of time on this date. We have an area of support at 81 cents. So let's drill into this price action right here. We did have this nice short-term little view here. We just cracked right through it as soon as all hell's bells started breaking out between yesterday and today. And we are back on top of that line right over here. It's almost like we don't want to go back in, but it's possible that we could. We haven't been in there for a good couple of weeks now under this green line. Just let me zoom out. This is the top part of the green line. We'll go back into it now. And, we're over it, but we're just barely over it. So we really want to, it would be nice to see a nice rebound here. Not sure that we're going to get it. It's possible. Did tweet this out yesterday, but we're at 95 cents roughly. It's a sketchy area to be when you're sitting right on it. However, if we do break it and come down, 80 cents is the rough area of support. I fully anticipate we would be at the worst case. So, it's not to say that we couldn't go lower. It's just my humble view in terms of what I've seen in the past. But we will see how this plays out. Hopefully we don't go down that far. But if we do, this could be an area of support at 80 cents. In the meantime, flipping over to Origin Bitcoin, we're going to just, I'm going to zoom out on this one too so everyone can get a feel and flavor. Again, we're over this horizontal area of support for sure, 1283. We're 1591. But there's another area of support right here. We really want to stay over this one. This is around 1500. We're at 1591 right now, a few percentage points away from that area of support. Now we're going to go drill into it a little more. Here's the 1500 or so range of support that we were just talking about. This thing here is now acting as very short-term support for the last couple of weeks. 1691 is an area that we need to break in order to get up to the next area of support, which is around 1800. Right now, we could be range bound, but if we start flipping past and going below, breaking below 1500, we could be going down to 1259, 1260. Look, as I've mentioned on several videos, nothing goes up in a straight line. You'd be foolish to think so. But at the same time, nothing goes down in a straight line either. It's not full-on gravity. You'll see like spikes and spikes down. I haven't seen anything just collapse to zero except for Lehman Brothers, and that was back in 2007. But anything's possible. Lots of companies do go bankrupt. I don't see that happening here. You just have too many big names and reputations on the line, such as the head of YouTube, etc. So I would expect that this thing will start making a move soon. Just not right now. Macro event. Let's go into the macro event. It's 59,860 right now, close to 60,000. Look, we were down as far as 58, on the low end of 58 at some point. Actually, maybe not so that bad, but in the 58 range. We have since kind of recovered a little bit, but not a whole lot. I have a feeling that I drew this latest support line on Bitcoin. In the event we come back down here, this is around the 54,000 area. This could be the next channel here. So if it does pull back to 54, I would expect a serious bounce on this thing. As I mentioned on a couple of videos, 54 could be the ultimate low here. And just to point out a couple of things, like right around here seems like an area of support. But given that it was a macro event led by the head of China talking about shackling and cuffing a bunch of people in Bitcoin miners in China. It probably created a lot of fear. I don't expect, that's like multiple times this has been said by that government, and in fact, shut it all down. We'd be happy to pick them up here. I'd put a few rigs in my backyard, I'll tell you that. In the meantime, if it does drop, we drop down in here 54. In fact, we also have a horizontal area of invisible line of support resistance as well, and it goes back further, but if I was to zoom out a little more, 54 is right around here. It kind of cuts into areas of support in this range over here. So I would anticipate 54 to be our low if we do get down that far. Otherwise, I think 58 would be our low. And 58 continues to be our support line until it's broken. In the meantime, we do have a elevating Bitcoin dominance pair currently at 43.70. Just to note, when Bitcoin was down like 8% earlier, and Bitcoin dominance was going up, that basically means that all coins are doing worse than 8%. So if Bitcoin's going down 8%, Bitcoin dominance is going up, then altcoins are doing worse than 8% by that amount that Bitcoin dominance went up. Anyway, we'll go to the math another day. But in the meantime, we got more things to flesh out here. First and foremost, we're hitting that line right now. I'll obviously be tweeting some stuff out as and when tonight, so stay tuned on Twitter, and I'll keep you posted on this price action. Take it easy.